Carly, we need to talk.
No, we don't.
You need to get through to Michael, because if you don't, Willow's gonna marry Drew.
I may not believe this, but I feel awful for Willow. I saw how devastated she was in court. But if Willow decides to marry Drew, that's on her. That's not on me and Michael.
But, Carly, legally, Willow is entitled to visitation with her kids. We both know that sooner or later a judge is gonna allow it.
Okay, and if that happens, we'll deal with it then.
No, come on, Carly. Amelia's only 3 years old, and Wiley is at an age where he absorbs everything. Both of those kids have a lot of important years ahead of them, where Drew could potentially be a role model or a huge influence in their lives, and the only way to change that is if Michael compromises now, and you can help make that happen. Just convince Michael to allow Willow to see her kids.
Okay. Michael's not going to keep those kids away from Willow forever.
Great, then we're just rushing his own timeline, that's all. Get him to go to court as soon as possible. Have him agree to a generous visitation schedule. Make sure it's just with Willow. Make sure that Drew isn't allowed at those visits.
Okay, Nina, I don't even think that's possible.
If Willow can see her kids, I know that I can pry her away from Drew. And you, Carly, you have the power. Get Michael to see that it is in his children's best interest if he lets Willow see her kids as soon as possible.
How you feeling?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoon's Delight. So, let's get into this, you guys. Let's get into this. So, this is very, very interesting because in a lot of different ways, y'all, I really feel like Nina and Carly have a full understanding of what's going on with Willow and why she cannot see the kids right now. So Nina and Carly had an interesting conversation. By the way, this is a month after they had that big cat fight that they had about a month ago, right before the nurses' ball conclusion. Bro, it's kind of funny to see those two in the same scene, but at least they on the same page again, man. They ain't fighting right now. But it was a real conversation that they had, because Nina says that Willow will get visitation, right? And then Carly was just talking to Michael earlier about his feelings on how he wanted this to go with Willow seeing the kids in the future. And he says he really doesn't have a problem with Willow seeing the kids. The problem has been Drew, and we already knew this anyways. And it's one of those things where it just continues and continues and continues to be a problem, because they just can't. It's like, for whatever reason, Willow just cannot get away from this dude, man. It's like she's stuck to this dude like super glue or something. I don't know. But she was basically saying that she told Carly that it's in her best interest if Michael actually lets Willow see her kids now rather than later. And this is interesting. This is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this video and talk to y'all about it anyways. And I want to hear from y'all in the comment section about it, because Nina is actually making some sense here, because I wonder too if Michael having a stronghold on Willow and Willow not seeing the kids for a really long time is going to make her vengeful towards Michael, as far as like the legal part of it, like getting married to Drew, like, and that kind of stuff. Would Willow had even gone through with this whole marriage thing with Drew if she was able to see the kids? That's another thing that I would love to know. But based on the way this conversation about to go tomorrow, this is why we can't wait to see this conversation between Willow and Michael tomorrow, because it looked like it got fiery, and it looked like they're going to continue to be at odds. And I think she made the big mistake of getting married to this dude, because I think Michael was willing, because Michael's whole thing, he just want to keep the kids away from Drew. That's like the biggest thing for him. He probably was going to let Willow see the kids at some point. But the longer she stays with Drew, the more she ain't gonna be able to see him. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Ain't no really Nina could do. Ain't no really Nina could do. She a grown ass woman. She made it. She got to lie in that bed now. So it is what it is. But go ahead and give me your thoughts here, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching After News to Life.